All right, it's getting set up. Let's see how we do this. There we go. Whew. There we go. All right, so that took about a minute. I've never done this through Google Hangouts, so please forgive any slowness on my part. I've literally never used it before, so my bad. But basically, I thought it would be kind of nice to come and say hi to you guys. It's been a while. I haven't really done anything, and there's a really good reason for that. My computer is broken. So right now I'm doing this off of my work computer with what little access to technology that I have. And I thought it would be nice, since we're about this close to the new year, to talk about some stuff that happened in 2017, some stuff that shall happen in 2018, and just chat with you guys in general. So I'm going to take a peek at the live comments. And all right, cool. Anyways, hopefully it's streaming correctly. If anyone has issues hearing or seeing, please flag that in the chat so I'm aware and I can go fix it. But anyways, 2017, things that happened in 2017. So let's start with good things that's happened in 2017. So in 2017, I got to go to EDC. It was amazing. Got to hang out with amazing people. I finally got to take Cupcake out of the house and publicly suit at Midwest Fur Fest. And, you know, I got a new job and finally was able to pay for things, which was amazing. Some other great things that weren't specifically me that happened in 2017, Midwest Fur Fest raised a metric crap ton of money for charity, which was amazing and had a pretty significantly large attendance. I think it was over 8,000. Don't quote me, I have to Google it. But that was amazing. Additionally, a bunch of other cons around the country got a lot of donations, which was amazing, and were able to support their charities. Some other really cool stuff that happened. There's some political things that happened that I was happy about that maybe some of you guys weren't happy about, but you know, we'll leave those off the table for now. And then some of the things that happened in 2017 that weren't so great. So, in 2017, I believe Rocky Mountain Fur Con died. So that was sad. Rest in peace. Propocalypse had the entertaining issue with their theme this year, and a lot of people feeling a bit strongly either way, which was unfortunate. The Confederate suitor reappeared and ignited some more controversy and drama. That happened. Someone was arrested at Anthrocon. That was unfortunate. And then another person who was affiliated with several other cons was alleged to have done some things that weren't so legal or great, so that sucked. At Midwest Fur Fest, someone dressed up in World War II, like German gear, and was Sieg Heiling. So that was a thing that happened. Oodles and oodles of drama happened, so that was a lot. And there was another Mars thing that just happened recently, which I'm going to be addressing in a full video when I have my computer all back together. And I'm actually going to be getting Mars and the other person who they've been talking to sit down and have a call with each other and just talk it out and squash the beef, because this is now getting ridiculous. For me personally, some things that weren't so great that happened in 2017. I broke up with the person I was seeing, so that sucked. My choice though, so I mean, that part's fine. My grandmother actually did pass away last week, so if I've been distant or not really talkative or seem a little bit emotionally not good, I actually just got back from her funeral yesterday, so that's why I've been a little bit like not super responsive. And I had planned to do a video with a couple of other YouTubers, and that has completely been put on hold because of her passing. So that sucked. But what's coming in 2018? So in 2018, I have actually scripted 2 videos. I have never scripted a video before, and I am testing it out. One video will be a series that I have never seen any other furry do, which is fursuit makeup. Basically, makeup you can wear under fursuit that's not going to transfer onto your balaclava as easily or isn't going to melt off into your fur or smudge all over your face. And, you know, something you can wear under fursuit if you feel like, you know, you're a little self-conscious because you have like a pimple or you have to go somewhere afterwards or what have you. I'm going to start doing a couple of makeup reviews for that. Just one moment, please. I have to go get my mail. All right, thank you. All right, so very typical New York. I ordered something over 2 hours ago, and just now they decided to deliver it. Whoops. Anyways, I'm back, and they'll probably ring the doorbell in a second, so I'll have to get up again. But for 2018, I have, oh dear. All right. I have a couple of things planned. I have that video where I'm reviewing makeup you can wear under your fursuit. And I also have another pretty spicy video that I don't know what you guys are going to think, but it's something I feel really strongly about. And that is safety at cons, but from an after dark perspective. Now, something I've said a lot on this channel is that, you know, my interest in this fandom is not really exclusively interested in anything sexual. I got into it for art. I got into it for the costuming aspect, for the creativity and the self-expression, but I'm not going to lie, there are certain things that, you know, are interesting to me. So what I'm actually going to do, and I'm really scared, is I'm going to talk about the stuff that I don't hear about in these con videos really at all. I hear about like drinking and being safe at parties where there's alcohol, but I don't really hear anyone talking about, you know, if you do meet someone that you want to bring back to your room, like common courtesy, safety, things to keep in mind. Oh, and there's my delivery. I'll be right back just a second. Thank you. Of course, I ordered this like 2.5 hours ago, and it arrives now. Of course. I mean, why wouldn't it? Okay. Let's go uppies. Okay. All right. So forgive the magic breaking. I had a delivery. I didn't really want to have my head on the delivery guy. That wouldn't be mean. Ruining magic because I had to open doors and things with real people hands that I can't do with furry paws. All right. So yeah. So where was I? Oh, right. So this video that I'm going to do, it's going to go into some stuff that people are not going to find comfortable. And it took me a really long time to think about how I wanted to approach that. So what do I mean? So it's going to talk about sexual health and safety. Not something that I hear a lot from other YouTubers or even other furries. I want to talk about like statistics, how to be safe, what to use, why you're using it, and just some smart things you can do to keep yourself safe while, you know, having some fun after dark. Something that I really stuck with me at MFF is I believe there was free sexually transmitted infection and disease testing. So if you wanted to be safe and test yourself and like make sure, you know, you did or didn't have anything so that you could be more open and honest with your partner, I believe that was free of charge and very widely available, which I personally think is amazing and needs to happen more. Now, the downside is one thing I heard from more than one person was people decrying it and going, ugh, I don't want furries to be associated with that. And that sucks because I get it. Like, we want to think of furries as just big, anthropomorphic, fuzzy animals that we love and adore and like to draw and dance around in. But the truth is, there's a real person under those fursuits. I mean, there's real people behind those avatars, or there's just real people that go to cons. And, you know, if things get hot and heavy, I would rather have everyone there have the ability to go get tested, be safe, and really, you know, enjoy the con responsibly, whether that being, you know, really responsible at how much they're drinking and making sure they're eating and having lots of water and taking breaks and taking naps, or having access to stuff like that that, you know, might not be free where they're from, and being able to practice that safely too. So I'm going to get into all of that in my 2018 first video of the year. That's going to be my first video. Yes. But I hope it's eye-opening and helpful, because I only want the best for our community, and that includes safety, education, information, and the like. Okay, now that we know what's planned for 2018, I'm going to actually go and look at the chat and see if there's any comments you guys have that I can respond to. So, all right. Alrighty. Please, I had someone try for a bathroom hookup. Okay. When I made my persona, I realized that I have a streak over my eye. Looks similar. Is it okay to keep it? Okay, so with anyone who has personas that look like me, I'm not a monster. I fully realize that, you know, my designs are very, very simple, and it's very easy to, you know, have a few design pieces here and there that look very similar. Now, with that in mind, if you have a persona that looks very, very similar and, you know, has a marking here or a color choice there that does look very much like Cupcake or like Helly or like Yen or Flitwick, I'm going to assume 9 times out of 10 that you're not doing it intentionally to just, oh, this is very strange modern science. What is this? Oh. Huh. What wizardry is this? Sorry, I got distracted there. Strange fancy beer confuses me. All right. But where was I? Right. If you have a persona that looks a lot like mine, it's fine, unless you are verbatim doing a pink dog with 2 blue stripes with the exact same color pattern, exact same everything. I don't really care. Like, it's fine. I don't really mind if your character looks a little bit like mine. Mine's 2 colors, and it's a very simple design. So there's going to be some suits that look like me. Like Night Spirit Wing is also pink and blue, and, you know, we share some design qualities, but we're both completely chill with it. And, you know, neither of us are really bothered by the fact that we look a little bit similar. But whatever, I don't really care. Unless you're wholesale copying my characters, it's whatever. I don't really mind. It's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna get butthurt over it. If you're someone like, say, Strobes, and you're brown and purple and have spots, and some does brown and purple and spots in all the right places that look exactly the same, then yeah, you might get a little bit annoyed, but I don't think he's going out there chasing down brown and purple lynxes that are also cute. So I don't care. I assume most people don't care. It's fine. All right, let's see what else we got. All right. What are you sipping on? Ha, okay. This is a Christmas present I got for myself. It's Maylock Hard Cider Dry, and I haven't tried it yet. It smells amazing, but it's pretty good. And then I saw someone said, who made your suit? So this suit was by Fur Fancy Costumes. I believe they might still have an African wild dog available that is kind of the same pink family as this one. Really stinking cute and has a big fluffy tail. If you're looking for something from this maker pre-made, I would definitely see if that one's still available. I saw it in person at Midwest. It's cute. It's very, very, very cute. And it has the same kind of puffy paws that Cupcake does, but obviously in the color of that character. Real stinking cute. So if you want a suit pre-made from them, go see if that's available. All right. You're so cute and adorable. Thanks. Glad I was able to meet you at MFF. Yeah, me too, Vince. All right. I have a dream of like your fursuit and Stormy for funny story when Stormy was filming, I was literally sitting in the background checking my phone. So your dream did come true. We were together for like a hot second to compare cute bloopers, but yeah, if you haven't seen Askari Husky's interview with Stormy, I'm actually sitting like in the background staring at him the whole time on my phone. All right. What's the best thing for a starting fursuiter? I'm planning on getting a $200 head from Etsy. Should I do something else? Well, it depends on what you want. I mean, if you just want a pre-made character, I would say you can go to Etsy, but make sure you at least look to make sure that what you want isn't already on Dealer's Den or Furbuy fully built out and done. Because sometimes there's like a suit or a head or like a piece that someone is selling because, they don't identify with the character anymore, or, they're trying to get rid of a couple of extra suits that, they don't have room for. Sometimes you can get a pretty good deal if you're not particularly worried about what it looks like, if you just want to adopt a character. If you want your own, with your own character, then, I mean, you could. I know Beastworks is on Etsy and their stuff is pretty darn good. So just do some window shopping before you put down your credit card for anything, and like see if what you want isn't already out there. Do you like Doki Doki? Yes, I do. I think it's hilarious. Do you remember Kiwi Husky? Yes, I actually got to meet Kiwi Husky at MFF in the lobby. We were both a little tipsy, but it was a good time. All right. Do you have any tips for making personas? Oh, I'm not the person to ask. So all of my personas are made based on my rave outfits. So I've kind of adopted aspects of those outfits that I had and translated them onto my character where I feel they fit aesthetically. But if you're not sure what you're doing, I honestly think one of the best ways you can do it is go to an artist and like work with them to design. The Miserable Dog actually redesigned again for me because I hated the first design I came up with. And the new design is very, very cute. If you haven't seen it, it's on my Amino, but it's gorgeous, and it's something I could have never done myself. All right. Have you ever wondered why people who like anther animals are called furries, but people who like Mario or something aren't called Marios and Undertalers? Well, I think I think furries is just an easy one to go to because, hello, fur. That's why you have people who are more into like the dragons and snakes of the world being called scalies. I think it's an animal. It's based on something real, so it's a little bit easier to tie it to an aspect of that real thing, as opposed to Mario is not real, but it is in the greater genre of video games, just like being a fan of Undertale. It's also not real. So it kind of falls into that same fantasy genre of video games. All right, how was MFF, and was it fun when you got on the stage? Yes, that's right. I did get to do the dance comp this year, and it was super fun. I kind of flubbed a few bits of my routine, so oops, my bad. I probably should have practiced a little bit more, but I had so much fun. Honestly, I got to meet a bunch of dancers, and the song choice I picked was really emotional for me because when like the line comes on, I'll give them shelter like you've done for me. It actually was pretty directly to the community of, you guys have sheltered me and given me a home, and I want to do the exact same for you. So I actually did cry in my head just a little bit. Let's see. All right. What happened to your glow glove videos? Well, I'm actually holding off right now on any more gloving videos. I have a new camera coming. I have my computer coming back soon when it's fully repaired. I'm actually on my work computer right now on what little tech I was able to cobble together. So when all of that is fixed, I should be back to normal. All right. I really like the top you're wearing. Yeah, this is just an Under Armour. I'm cold. It is like 10 degrees out in New York right now, maybe 14. It's gonna be like 7 and 8 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow, so it's cold. All right. Any advice for shy furries? Yeah, find an outlet that you feel comfortable in. If your outlet is art, you can make friends through starting to do like art of people that you like, or just posting art, or if you want to do YouTube, doing like speed paints or showing people your progress of art that way. I find that's actually how I found one of my favorite artists, Ryu Daiga. Is they're not the most talkative person out there, but I really like going to their YouTube and watching their speed paints. And I actually bumped into them at MFF, and they are pretty quiet and shy, but their art speaks a lot louder than they do. All right. Oh, hey, Ryu. I just shouted out your stuff. Your art is amazing. If you have not yet, everyone go look at Ryu and go watch their drawing because it's pretty dang good. He does some good art. All right. I didn't know you were streaming. Yeah. I just on a whim realized I could do it from Google Hangouts. I haven't been doing it because my computer is busted. So I'm using my work computer, whatever shit I could throw together. So I didn't know I was streaming either. Surprise. I love your eyes. Oh, thank you. I was curious what song was called that you sent me on Twitter for my next. I will look and see which one I sent you. I can't remember exactly. Do you have any particular favorite suitors from 2017? Ooh, shit. I know I do. Ooh, damn. Ooh. I like Ray's suit. I really, as someone that was a huge fan of OMG Sparky, I like that dino dog aesthetic, and I really like the way it was executed. But that's not my favorite. I think my favorite this year, God, it's so hard because there's so many. My favorite suitors were the two Powai tigers that were running around MFF. Oh my God. The line work on that and like the craftsmanship was just, whoa, God, it was so good. Those are my favorites. All right. Beer or hard cider? I like hard cider, and I don't know. I haven't sipped this yet. I've just been babysitting it. Let's see. Holy shit! I think this is my favorite. Maylock. Maylock is my current favorite. It's damn good. All right. Favorite genre of music besides EDM? Probably metal. Probably weren't expecting that, but I really like good classic metal. I think a lot of what I started with was like Mayday Parade and Green Day when I was younger. But as I'm older, I still really appreciate like Rammstein just because I learned German through listening to that. And I've been searching for really weird Nordic heavy metal, and that's been like my work music. That's Apocalyptica isn't really that, but it's close, and I like that. I'd like to meet you in person. Okay, Stormy is new this year. Yeah, I know, but I wouldn't say it was Stormy's my favorite fursuiter. He's one of my favorite fursuiters. But if you had to ask me my favorite, the Powai Tigers. It's just I can't. All right. Do you have any reasons that you wanted your persona to look like that? Yes. If you actually look at the outfits that I wore to EDC in the past few years, I had a pink mask and it had this stripe that ran all the way under my chin. So this stripe is actually a direct reference to that teal stripe of rhinestones that Dirty Cats gave me. It's not supposed to be a red panda. It's actually from the mask that this was inspired by. All right. What's the one thing that you love and hate about the fandom? It's just gonna ruffle a lot of feathers. So I love the creativity. I think it's amazing that people can come up with stuff all the time, and it's always semi-original and or personally connected to something that people care about. But I really just I hate the way the drama is handled. I know everything has drama and it's gonna happen regardless, but I hate the way we handle drama. I mean I think, and don't get angry anyone who is younger in this chat. I do think age is having more of a direct effect. As we get younger furries and they don't have as much experience with dealing with certain issues, they are more apt to emotionally react instead of critically analyze, determine what they, believe to be the truth and politely or accurately discuss it. Instead, we have people going punch Nazi first instead of being like, I really don't feel comfortable with the way this person has stated their opinion in this chat. What do you guys think? Let's discuss like civil adults. And that just doesn't happen, and it should. I made the video Art of Rhetoric because I thought even the way people were arguing their point was bad and dumb, and it hasn't really improved much. And one of the craziest things is, I'm trying to work out some drama with Mars and Sesame Buns, and the one thing everyone's just like, well, it's not like they're going to go and apologize to each other. And I'm like, yeah, actually, yeah, that's what I'm trying to make happen right now. I'm trying to get both of them on the phone, talk through their differences, apologize, and move on. And for some reason, that's a radical concept to furries. I'm like, guys, that's how you're supposed to do it in the real world. Like that's how life works. So I hate that. All right. Do you like Alkali, the performer, or Uncle Kage? Nah. I don't actively seek them out. I think they're perfectly great performers, but I don't really invest that much time into it. So I wouldn't have the best opinion because I don't really go out of my way to watch it. Hello. You guys are going to post. If you actually put in a question, I will acknowledge a little bit more than if you just go, hi, like the 10th time. All right. You bring me joy just by watching you. Thanks. You're my favorite YouTuber. Aw, gee, thank you. What will you do if you had $1 million? That's a lot of fursuits. That's a lot of fursuits. Does that answer your question? What do you think of not safe for work furry artists? Totally on board with them. I mean, I've said it, like the whole reason I'm in this fandom is not really exclusively for the sexy side, but that doesn't mean I don't have an interest in it. I think it's fascinating and I think it's interesting. Is it my sole focus? No. But I do think a good not safe for work artist can really beautifully render emotions and feelings and, more human situations in a way that are very real, touching, and just as beautiful as safe for work. So I'm all on board. Make it sexy if you want. I mean, I see nothing wrong with it unless what you're portraying is something really, really bad. Like something that if you swap them away from animal characters, it wasn't art and it was real life, it was illegal or hurt animals or minors, then I have a problem with it. But if it's just like you and your husband getting not safe for work art of you doing a thing that you would do normally in bed, hey man, do you. I have nothing against pups. I don't genuinely like diaper suitors, but like, hey, you do you. As long as it's not hurting anyone, like go for it. But I feel like not safe for work is like okay, as long as you keep it in the realm of like, if this was a different medium, you wouldn't get arrested kind of thing. Yeah. All right. If you had infinite money and were guaranteed a commission from any fursuit maker you chose, who would you choose? I don't want to be basic and say Autumn Fallens, but I'm not going to lie. If I could just cop an Autumn Fallen suit right here and now, I would fucking do it. But that being said, Pandaren. I think one of my characters would be okay for candor in, but even if it wasn't, I would literally just commission them for an artistic liberty and just be like, do some version of dog. Go. And I would be excited as shit to just get it. Is there anything in the fandom that you learned this year or any advice for us furries? I learned things that I learned. I learned that through things I heard at MFF that while we are very open and accepting and a great fandom, there are still some critical things that we don't accept that don't make any damn sense whatsoever, such as talking about things that, you know, we should be completely comfortable to talk with each other about, like sexual safety, certain things about politics that may actually affect people in our fandom. I learned that we are really fucking terrible at communicating, like really, really bad. Like if we have a issue in the community, we are real bad at communicating it and discussing it and squashing any issues or drama surrounding it in a adult and mature manner. I learned that we are terrible at that. So all I can say is, if you are arguing and it seems like you're just creating a shitstorm, stop, go back, read what you've said, read what they've said, and if you're both talking in circles and tapping into your echo chambers to support your opinion, try to see if they'll be open to you doing a Skype or a Discord or a direct call and talk to them. Talk to them in a way where you can physically hear their voice coming back at you and do the closest thing to face-to-face talking. And I guarantee you, you're gonna have a much better result than just typing into the Twitter void for days and days. I found that it works way better to just call someone than to just yell at them on the internet. I don't know, maybe I'm old-fashioned. All right. Who is your favorite artist? Cool. I have a lot, but if I had to do like, if they drew me art, I would probably die of shock. Mr. Pink Lightning, I would probably die of shock if I got art from them. Do you have any favorite artists? Answered that. What is your opinion on the thing of the person who was harassing Vix on Twitter to the point of making her lock her Twitter? I think I haven't heard that much about it. I need to read up more on it, but I personally think harassment in any form is absolutely ludicrous, even if it's someone I don't agree with. Let's say, for instance, it's the Confederate suitor. I think trying to have a transformative dialogue with them as best you can to explain why what they're doing is wrong or you feel it's wrong is much more constructive than bullying them off the platform. That's a voice that could have contributed something amazing to the community that you've basically silenced, and that is awful, and that shouldn't happen, and it's really, really sad when it does. Would you skydive? I know, Sparky can do skydives in her suit, which she made, and I'm sure if something happened she could fix. I would never, because A, I'm too much of a weenie, and B, if something broke, I don't want to ship my suit back. I'm too attached. So if something rips, I literally will Google how to stitch it back because I really don't want to send Cupcake anywhere ever again. I'm too attached to her. What artist would you recommend for cheap but adequate persona art? Okay. Define cheap. Define cheap. Because in my opinion, there is no such thing as cheap fursuit art. There is an artist who knows how to price correctly and an artist who is a little self-conscious and too scared to price correctly. I don't think there's any such thing as cheap art. If you want a recommendation on someone who is grossly undercharging right now, who should be charging way more, Kyrie Wolf Art on Instagram should be charging a shitload more than they are currently because their artwork is fucking gorgeous. So if you want to take advantage of the fact that they are grossly undercharging, go commission them. But I would hope that in 2018 they're charging a bit more because their shit is gorgeous. And it's a travesty that they're not charging more. What's the deal with those Tide Pod memes? Well, it was discovered that Tide Pods look like tasty candy to toddlers, and a lot of kids were eating them and dying, which is bad. But then they also found that the same was true with adults with dementia, which is also bad. And furries being furries, we thought we would bring awareness to the topic by making it a joke. And the more people get irritated and mad, I personally hope that companies like Tide will also get irritated and mad and just change their damn packaging so kids and adults with dementia stop eating the packets so we have nothing left to ridicule. Just my feeling on it. All right. Do you fursuit in public regularly? Nope, I never do because I'm in New York and they have a mask law and I don't want to get arrested. All right. What maker would you recommend for an awesome Circle fursuit? Saya or Leon Letwerk, those pretty nice ones. Option on Coca-Cola's Diet Coke and favorite movie. Also ever heard of Short Circuit? Never heard of it. I prefer regular Coke. And my favorite movie is Blade Runner. All right. Sorry if I trigger you with this, but how is that whole case with the person tracing your stuff going? Okay, so Daru, firstly, they're not tracing my stuff. They're tracing it's probably Mars. I'm trying to set up a call with both of them to just talk it out like adults. And it's going shit because as you'd expect, as usual, Mars is 100% open to having a live stream or a call mediated to just clear the air. And sure enough, the person that is accused of tracing, who I still have not gotten 100% evidence that certain things were false, does not want to go on a live stream and has not really responded about actually doing a call that's mediated to clear the air. So it does seem like they are much more interested in protecting themselves than just showing a little bit of humility and apologizing. So, you know, it's a work in progress. Do you also hate how people that are aware of WW2 Nazi stuff on their suits? Yeah, I don't like the edgy idea of like, oh, this thing on my suit is going to trigger people. Let me just emphasize it more. Yeah, stop it. Like, you know, if you are from a tiny place in Iceland and you think the stars and bars looks aesthetically pleasing and you have never, ever touched a U.S. history book in your life or ever met a black person and you put it on your suit, understandably, I would think that when you realize that, you'd be like, oh my God, I am so sorry. And, you know, maybe you wouldn't change your suit, but you'd issue an apology and you'd try to see how you could fix the issue. You wouldn't march from con to con with a Trump sign. That's just, not, All right. Do you have any advice for someone who's always walking with the knife's edge between sanity and sanity? Not really sure I'd be the right person for that. I'm not sure what advice I could give you. Have you lived in New York your whole life? No, I've actually moved 7 times as a kid. So I've lived a lot of different places. What's a good way not to seem over the top or creepy with your fursuit crush? I don't know. Just talk to them normally about stuff. Ask them how their day is going. And if they don't respond, like, wait a day or two before trying to ask them again. Don't send them 15 different hi, because that's not gonna work. You inspired me to be a furry. Love you. Oh, awesome. All right. Which one is better, Outlast or Metro 2033? Neither. The original Metro is the best, in my opinion, which is very biased. When did you make Cupcake? I did not. When I made Cupcake's ref sheet, it was like on a napkin, I think, and I was doodling it out. And then I made the first formal one, I think, like 2 or 3 years ago on DeviantArt, and it looks like shit. And then I fixed it. And then I uploaded one to Fur Affinity, and then I commissioned Shorty Tastic for a formal ref sheet. And then last year in like January, I think I commissioned Fur Fancy, and then paid off in June, and then received late December, I think, yeah. All right. What's your favorite kind of chip, and what would your fur character's chips be? Oh boy. They would probably all be the same one because it's my favorite chip and I will never stop eating it, and that's salt and vinegar flavored kettle popcorn. Or not kettle popcorn. God. Like those kettle chips, like the real crunchy ones. Gotta watch Short Circuit. I'll get to it. It's just a bit annoying that everyone in the fandom is far left, not because of the fact that I have a political side. I'm just tired of Trump and Hillary memes. Oh my God, don't get me started. So, for anyone who's not aware, I'm probably the most liberal, the most outspoken in my family, proud feminist, like very, very liberal. So I can understand that like some people are like, oh my God, all furs are liberals. And you know, that might be the case. But I also think the way we go about talking about stuff like that does also need to change. Like there is a knee-jerk reaction from both sides to point fingers and call names, like to call anyone who disagrees with you a Nazi, which I still think should not happen, or to call everyone who doesn't agree with you an SJW. It goes both ways. To call all feminists like, feminist. It's like, no, actually, I think you're thinking of third wave, which is real spicy. I actually was raised by OG feminists who were not trying to crush the patriarchy and ruin men. We just wanted to vote and have equal rights. Like I still maintain that we should have equal things. I'm not trying to break anything. I would just like to maintain it. I do think that we should still get birth control relatively efficiently, and I think we should be able to abort our babies if we can't financially support them or were raped and didn't want to have them in the first place. Like that's where I sit on this issue. I am sorry. So like I get that people are like, oh my God, they're all so liberal. It's like, yeah, but you know, you posting about the SJWs is not really going to help your case. You're not happy about how many liberals are furries? Or how many furries are liberals? Wow, every liberal's a furry. Instead of like posting or going into like a Discord for alt furries, I found the best thing that I've done is I've gotten on the phone with people I disagree with and had thoughtful conversation, and you'll start to find like common ground with more people than you think, and suddenly the fact that there's a lot of liberal furries won't bother you as much because you guys can have smart, intelligent conversations. Wow. What happened to Shitsona Race? Ugh. Shitsona Race kind of died. I'm going to contact everybody in 2018 and just give them a Copic because I couldn't maintain it and it got too hard. So everyone's just going to win a Copic marker. It might hurt my budget, but whatever. I did promise a Copic and I couldn't finish it, so still going to award prizes to everyone who participated, so that's fine. And the gloving videos, I'm waiting until I get my new camera and my computer is fixed. I'm not on my personal computer right now, so I can't actually edit anything, which is why it's on Google Hangouts, not OBS. So I will eventually get that fixed. All right. Which one has a better story? Life is Strange, The Last of Us. Is that Boyd? The Last of Us. I had to do marketing for Life is Strange. The story is shit. I'm sorry, but it's shit. All right. I agree with your opinion on drama. Yeah. I don't agree with third wave, but I also don't think every feminist is crazy. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. Not everyone realizes there's a difference. The closest furry I know of is Fjord Frost. Oh my God, I love Fjord. You want to talk about fursuit crushes. Oh my God. If you have not seen that kid out of fursuit, he is hot. Okay. How do you deal with all the high spam? I delete it, actually. Favorite ice cream? I don't eat sweets anymore, but I think coffee, because I really like coffee a lot. How's your day been? Shitty. I got back from a funeral yesterday, so not great. What are your New Year's resolutions? actually put out videos on time, to actually edit videos correctly, to actually get audio to go correctly in videos so you can hear me talk over trashy music, and to script my videos for a frickin' change. That's all of them. Also to lose some weight. Will you do a video on drugs? Yeah, I am actually planning to do a drug video and how to be safe and basically like don't do drugs, kids, but you know, if you're going to do it, here's what you should know. Have you had Copperberg? Yes, and it's expensive as shit, but it is good. It's just expensive to get up here. If you have any superpower, what would it be? I would like to fly. Flying would be cool. I think I'm gonna go for now. Love you. Oh, well, thanks. Are you going to get set up? Are you gonna set up an Amazon wish list and get a PO box? Ugh. Eventually, yes. It's so fucking expensive to get a PO box in New York. It's like $40 for a small. So I'm gonna see if I can get a cheaper one. But right now it's like a lot of money every month, and I'm working out what size I should even get and how expensive that's gonna be. But the one I wanted is like $300 a month, which I don't think I'm willing to pay that yet. Yeah, Doodle Crew, I actually can't do that because I would get arrested. Sorry. What's your favorite thing that happened this year to you? I got to hug Strobes. All right. Let's see. Do you think the fandom is separating? No, I think the fandom is getting younger and younger and younger. And what needs to happen is someone's got to get in there and mama bear these new kids and teach them how to act right, because they ain't acting right. They acting all kinds of wrong. Do you play any instruments? I used to play flute. I don't anymore, but I do sing, and there will be more singing videos coming up. I'm not sure how. I'm going to try to collab with some people. We'll see how that goes. What furry conventions are you planning in 2018? Right now, MFF is the only guaranteed. We'll see. Let's see. Have you found any furry stereotypes that have a grain of truth? Cats do smell. But that's probably because I was with the cat dancers and they're all sweaty. Any plans to go to A&E? I would like to. Should I do LSD in fursuit? I mean, I wouldn't. That doesn't seem smart at all. I really wouldn't. No. Don't, please. I'm 11, but I act right and I never try to cause problems. Well, gold star. Good for you. How crowded is New York? Very, very crowded. Do you have any advice on getting a fursuit? I have a whole video on that if you want to watch it, but the clip notes are the first thing you should do is figure out how much money you can afford to spend, and then that will determine if you make it or buy it. And then depending on how much money you have to spend, if you decide to buy it, that'll determine what kind of suit. And once you have that, take into account every possible health thing that could be an issue, like do you have asthma? Maybe go for something with an open mouth or a moving jaw. Is your vision really, really bad? Maybe opt for something with more visibility. Do you get very claustrophobic? Maybe go for something with more visibility. Like, do you have any kind of like mental or physical limitation? Look into suits that can accommodate that. You know, do you get hot easily? Maybe start with a partial. Shit like that. Do you have Patreon? Yes, I haven't really done anything with it, but part of my 2018 resolutions is to do something with it. Which one is scarier, Outlast? Neither of those are scary to me. To me, what's utterly terrifying, personally, is what's it called? Agony. Agony is freaking scary, and it's not even out yet, and it's scary. When you get the time and money, are you gonna move? Nope, because honestly, my job is my baby, and my job is based here, and I make very good money here, and I don't think I'm ready to move yet. But eventually, I would like to go to Seattle, but that is very, very, very far in the future. Let's see. Ah, you did a great job. Oh, thank you. I thought the MFF dance was a little sloppy on my part, but it was fun. Favorite animal and color? Wolves. My favorite color is teal. Why it's on 2 of my personas. Have you ever been to Pacific Northwest? I don't think so. Are you majorly into any other fandoms? Anime and video games. Do you know who Milo Yiannopoulos is? Yeah, I think he has a great public speaking presence. I think he's very smart and knows exactly what he wants to elicit. That being said, do I like him? No. I think he's a shit. Would you save Majira or a telephone? I probably say telephone just because telephone, in my opinion, is cuter. Oh my God. I really like how you tackle what are sometimes controversial topics. Yeah, well, somebody's got to do it. Cathorix does it really well too, but nobody liberal does it really well. Cathorix isn't super liberal, so like it's good that he does it, but I think everyone from every SKU should do it well. Who's your fursuit crush? I really like Fjord. I really like Strobes. I really, really, really like Strobes. But I also really like Fjord. Fjord's cute. Let's see. Favorite video game? Final Fantasy X. How would you react if you got a chance to beat Hogwash? I would probably die because he's cute as fuck. Let's see. Any EDM? So EDM is more of a concert, I would say, than a convention. EDC, Tomorrowland, I don't know if they're continuing that. Lost Lands, if you can get a ticket, good luck. Big Dub is fun as heck. Elements in New York is really fun. I would just Google them. There's a lot. Do your friends know you're a furry? Most of them, yeah. Favorite furry movie? Even though it is really divisive and just very disturbing, I find Fritz the cat hilarious. Feliday is creepy. Kind of. But Fritz the cat is kind of hilarious. But I would rewatch Zootopia probably the most. What do you think of the Emoji Movie? I hated it. When did you become a furry? I became aware of it like 4 years ago. You should do a collab with Frost. I want to. I really want to. If you want him to as well, you should harass him. No, I'm kidding. Don't harass him. Just maybe lightly suggest it. Okay, thanks. Oliver and Company is my favorite. Yeah, it's a good one. How did you feel during MFF when you got to compete along with Strobes? I died. Remember you at MFF when you danced? Oh, thanks. Sorry, but when I said Pacific Northwest, I meant have you been to yes, I've been to Washington. I've been to Seattle. That is why I want to go to Seattle maybe in the next 5 years. I think 5 years is a good goal to set. Do you like Ace of Hearts Fox? Yes, I actually met him out of suit. He had absolutely no idea who I was because I don't face reveal at all. And I waited in line with him and his girlfriend and got to talking with him after, and he's amazing. Talk about people I want to collab with in 2018. Really want to collab with Ace of Hearts Fox, like a lot. I've never talked to Fjord, but I hear everyone talk about him. He's nice. He's really cool. How long have you been gloving and vaping? Gloving, whew, like 2 years now. Vaping, 2 years now. I live in Washington. That's cool. Oh my God, these are going fast. Do you like Hamilton? Yes. What vape mod are you using? Lots of smoke. I would say go into your local vape store, because if you try to do it yourself, you will probably blow yourself up. But this is a Therion DNA 200 watt, and it is my baby. It's like $200 worth every penny that I didn't spend by using loyalty points at my vape store. Another reason you should go to a vape store. Do you plan on getting more fursuits? Yes, I'm actually waiting anxiously for Tapapat, who's a French fursuit maker, to open so I can get Flitwick commissioned. If you had to, which of your fursuits would you give away? None of them, ever. God, no. No. If you had a lightsaber, what would it look like? It'd probably be pink, let's be real. Why do you smoke? For stress. I actually find that it relaxes me, as does drinking. Are they good for me? No. Do I care? Also, no. All right. Favorite meme? As tasteless as it is, I think the Tide Pods meme is the funniest thing on the internet right now. Do you like the cold and snow? No, but I live here, so. If you play games, what platform do you game on? And in 64, that's all I have. Do you have any friends that commission Persona drawing? All of them? Yes. My sister is commissioning me to make a fursuit. I'm not an artist. Hit up any other artist to ask that question, because I don't art, so I don't know. Do I can drunk with you or not? Can I drink with you? I mean, sure, I guess. We'll open a beer, go for it if you want. Are we talking about plans for the future? Yes. So if you missed the beginning of the video, some of my plans for 2018 are to actually script my videos, to actually film them on a nicer camera with a fixed computer, edit them a lot better, and I'm going to exclusively do topics I do not see any other furries doing. So I'm going to do makeup reviews for makeup that you can wear in fursuit that will not melt off your face. So if you do have like a zit, or something that you don't really want showing when you take your head off in headless lounge, or if you have to go somewhere after a quick suiting outing, you don't have to redo your makeup. I'm going to be doing that, and I'm also going to be touching on the really controversial topics like sexual health and safety at cons, drug health and safety as it relates to everyone, and just genuine topics that are not getting covered and should be, in my opinion. My opinion, critical note there. Have you seen Let Me Smash? I mean, who hasn't? Remember Pogs? Yeah. Do I have any pets? I am trying to currently adopt a cat, so good luck to me. Have you seen Room 366? Not recently. Would you drink 40 ounces? I don't like them, but I have. Speaking of vaping, I have a friend who vapes. Her smoke is pink? What? How is her smoke pink? That sounds like she should probably take it to the shop to get looked at. If you get a darn Amazon wish list, we could all help you buy. I know, but I want to earn it myself. I don't want to take handouts. I want to work for everything that I'm using and doing. I don't like taking handouts. I really don't. I only ask when it's like desperate. So I'll get the P.O. box and you guys can send me art and stuff. But like, if I'm saving up for an piece of equipment, like I'm saving up for it. I don't want it gifted, because then I don't feel like I earned it. Mom, we need to collab. I know, Headsy. I'll get there when I'm not using my work computer and like some bootleg streaming software. Oh my god, I want my computer back so bad. Dem eyes, yes. Single Pringle or taken bacon? I'm a single Pringle at the moment. Presently, I am a strong, independent, single mother of many fandom people. I'm a proud single mom, everyone, and you are all my children. Oh, all right. I plan on making fursuits. Cool. If you get a cat, you should name him. Well, if I'm adopting a cat, they're going to come with their own name. But I'm very, very sad. Today, I suffered a very hard blow. There were two cats named Trixie and Katya, which if you don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race, you may not understand why. But I was very sad. I was on the wait list for them. I almost would have gotten them. I had one more interview left, and on Christmas morning, they were adopted by a gay couple, which is fitting, but I'm still sad. We need to make a song together. Yes, we should. We should do that soon. Disturbed child. Yeah, I know. When are you coming to Pittsburgh? Someday off in the future. Don't know when. Fursuit mom. Do you like the snow? I fucking hate it. Can't do trusty old I don't know. I just watched all the Terminators. Have you seen them? No. And why would you do that to yourself? Hanzo Daddy T. Oh, okay then. What kind of cat do you want? Ooh. I really want a Hemingway polydactyl cat with one eye and a lot of issues. So it's like me. Do you have any fave animators? Miyazaki. But I feel like that's everyone's answer. But I really like Miyazaki. What is different? Take hug or take... I don't know. Your eyes are so pretty. I don't know. Very specific. I will remind you of that godforsaken live stream. Okay. My cat was adopted by a gay I mean, it was Katya and Trixie from and I couldn't have them, but they went to a really nice gay couple, which is really sad, but also is probably the best home they could have gone to. So I'm sad, but I'm happy for them, but I'm also sad. Who would you like to collab with? I was supposed to collab with Candy Paws and forgot. I was supposed to collab with Cathorix and finally got my butt and did that, so maybe that will happen eventually. I organized it. I don't know if it's happening. I'd really like to collab with Ace of Hearts Fox. I'm supposed to collab with Pansy, but I failed miserably in that endeavor. I'm trying to collab with Black Lynx. I would love to collab with Majira. I would die if I collabed with Hikari. Literally, I'd be dead. And I really want to collab with Fjord, but he's cute, and I feel like I would get distracted. Have you seen The Last Unicorn? Yep, and I freaking love it. What vape brand do you recommend that puts out a lot of flavor? I would not have. Ah, here we go. I can't read because dog, but this one right here, called The One. It's cheap and it tastes like strawberries, and everybody thought I was using Suit Spray at Midwest Fur Fest. Oh no, I was just vaping a lot. Are you going to open it? I have a Patreon. No, I just don't do anything with it. I want to collab with you. Okay. Would you ever do a collab with Stormy? I don't know if the internet is ready for that much cute, but I'm willing to try. I like the fact that you cover things that don't seem relevant but actually have a practical use and purpose. Thank you. Here I was thinking all these resume and job advice videos were a waste of my time. Hooray. Do you be my furry mom? Child, I adopted all of y'all when you joined this stream. You're so cute. I try. This old dog is not getting any younger, so I gotta monetize this shit somehow, so try cute. Speaking of which, did I monetize this? Probably not, because I'm a ding-dong. Nope, I didn't. Good job, dumb dog. Did you read that Facebook post about the crumpet? No, nope, and nope. I'm not going to. I've had enough drama for 2017. I am not clicking any more drama other than the tracing thing until 2018 because I ain't nobody got time for that shit. I have to get busy getting drunk for New Year's. Would you team up with Painted Serenity? If I knew who that was, totally. What's the vision like in a fursuit head? This one's pretty good. I got to wear someone's head at MFF where it was pretty much a pinhole, but, you know, it's whatever you're comfortable with. Who's your fursuit crush? Fjord, Stormy, Probes, Docs, Zumba, Doryu. Did you mean just one? Shit. There's a lot. I have a lot of them. Lots of cute animals. Ever heard of Teddy Ruxpin? Please don't say Satan's name in here. Finally uploaded a heckin' huge sticker pack. Ooh, okay, Ryu. I'm gonna go check that out. What's your opinion on people with a lot of personas? They cool. Hey man, you got that much creativity? Rock it. To a woo or not to a woo? Oh. A woo till you freaking go mute. You are my fursuit crush. All I need is a hug. Well, then find me at a con and I will hug the guts out of you. Can you be my furry mom or no? Bish, I said I adopted all y'all when you joined this stream. You already my son. All right. Screw Teddy. Yeah. It's been real, but all right. Go get ready for the bar. That sounds like a fun, good place to go. Speaking of Fjord, he's stuck at the airport for 8 hours waiting to go to Spain. Great, then don't tell him I have a huge crush on him. That would be a terrible thing to do. Awful. The worst thing. Yep, don't do that. That would be bad. What is the appropriate to call yourself? I don't know. I mean, I would say when you start getting close to 30, you start to get, I already have gray hair, so I call myself a gray muzzle because I have gray hair, but that's genetic and I've had it since I was 18. I'm 28 now, so I'm a gray muzzle, I guess. Have you ever been outside the US? Not for a convention, but I did study abroad in Germany and I worked as a translator at Oktoberfest. How much translating I did, I don't really know because I drank through almost all of it, but I made very good money doing it. Are you going to MonsterCon in Pittsburgh? I would like to. What if Fjord was watching this stream? Well then shit, he knows. Christ, my secret has been revealed to the world. Oh, actually, one thing I did in 2017 that will be more obvious in 2018 is I challenged myself to see whose videos I had watched the most of in 2017, and I decided to Secret Santa um, my top 3 furry YouTubers. So 3 furry YouTubers will be getting Christmas presents that they didn't know were coming extremely late because I'm dumb and I ordered them really, really late. But you will soon know who they are from their mail videos because I sent them very, very elaborate gifts from Amazon because I'm lazy. But one of them is receiving a book and a nightlight. Another is receiving a purse. And another one is receiving a giant plush of some variety. Keep a close eye on your favorite YouTubers' mailing videos because you will soon learn who my top 3 most watched are. And it's not based on who I've watched signed in as Ragehound, because remember, I have multiple accounts. So I actually watch it at work on my non-Ragehound accounts. So I actually looked to see who I had watched the most, not as Ragehound, picked 3 people. I think it was 3. It might have been 4, let's be real, who I'd watched the most of, and I sent them Christmas presents. So 3 YouTubers you might know are in for one heck of a surprise. All right. Oh man, this went fast. When you have to do something you don't want to do, man, just drunk. Yeah. I only pour 26 and 30. I mean, okay. Mom used to treat me well, and now she's mean because I'm 20. She wants me to move out, but doesn't. Well, what she's saying to you, child, is actually she loves you, and she wants you to go and get established in the world and become self-sufficient so you can be a strong bad bitch that ain't nobody gonna fuck with. But she's also your mom, and she loves you, so the thought of kicking you out is probably also sad. But she probably wants you to go out there and be a bad bitch. But you're her bad bitch, and it makes her sad to see you go. All right. Are you going to have a New Year's party? Ha! No, I'm not. My New Year's party will involve me freezing my butt off at Duane Reade trying to buy more beer. That's my party. Are you going to have a New Year's party? No, I already read that. I live in Alabama. That's cool. What do you think about Corey Coyote? I don't know her. You're so cute and adorable. Well, cool. Thank you. You can have hugs if you can find me. What did I walk into? An intervention. Do you like the comic Two Kinds? I've never heard of it. Dude, pity me. I need to head toward Midtown in like an hour. Wait. What? You're in New York? Bruh, I live in Midtown. Let's say hello casually later. Two Kinds. Oh. I don't know. Neat. If any of you guys are in New York, like New York City, New York, say hello, because I live here all the time. Danny firstly pause. I'm ruining so much magic, y'all. All right. What is your favorite TV show? Fuck. Berserk, the original anime. It's just a light-hearted coming-of-age story. Are you going to upload this to your channel? Yeah. Do you drink like a British person? I don't know. Ask Talik the Dragon. He would know. If you have never heard of that name, look him up on Twitter. He makes really good music and also has a YouTube that you should probably subscribe to. I wish I could. My senpai noticed me, but he probably has, but got creeped out. Well, then don't fangirl. Talk to him like he's a normal person, like he's just like everybody else. Totally works. That's why I have bumped into Fjord all of once, and he does not know that I have a crush on him. Why I bumped into Ryu, and they are totally unaware of my genuine appreciation of their face. All right. Do you have a favorite Animal Crossing? I've never played, so no. When you can change something in the world in 2018. Oh, yeah. Let's see. When you get a chance, check your email. Will do. Favorite furry music artist. I like Blacklink and Pansy because I like rap that's not shit. But Fox and More does really good piano stuff, actually. Don't know her. Oh my gosh, yeah. Are your eyes concaved or flat? They're real. 100% organic and natural. But it's hard. I have for a while, but still no notice. Well, if she don't got time to notice you, then she ain't worth your time. Can I tell I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life. No. Mm-mm. You look really beautiful when you don't have the suit on. I can't imagine how you would know. What species do you like in the fandom that the fandom doesn't have much of? Oh, things that are underrepresented. Coatimundis are cool. I've also seen some very interesting geckos. I don't like geckos, but I like those geckos. I'm talking about Majira. I'm even friends with his handler. Well, Majira knows like a million people, so he seems like a very nice jungle dog. And if you just say hello, but not like 20 times, like hi, 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 he should be nice. You're super cute with that suit on. I don't face reveal to the general public because I have a job and I'd like to keep it. And most of my coworkers don't know that I this. They don't know that I this. All right. Doesn't Uncle Kage have a cockroach persona? I'm not happy that you reminded me, but yes, I live in New York. I don't like cockroaches. I squish them. I'm friends with Majira. I think everyone is friends with Majira on Furry Amino, for being honest here. I'm not going to face reveal because I'm ugly. I doubt that, but okay. I think you'd like my second persona. My amazing friend made it. It's a Shasta Rain? I don't even know what that is. That is the problem. There are a lot of haters. Yeah. You are Team Majira or Team Rika? I am Team No One Gives a Fuck. They're both cute. I subscribe to both. If they have a live stream, I super chat them both $15 because I like what they do. Oh yeah, that's another thing in 2018. I am going to do a super chat every time I join a live stream of a YouTuber that I really like and respect. So every time I have joined Stormy Fault's stream in recent memory, I have tried to super chat him a few bucks because I like what he does and I want him to do more of it. Does this mean you would squish Uncle Kage? Yes, and I think he would like it. I would give you super chat, but I don't have money. I mean, I'm not saying you have to give me a super chat. I'm just saying I am going to super chat people because I like what they do. I have 4 moms. Oh, I think everyone has Goat Mom. Goat Mom's good. She's good. Everyone join team. No one gives a fuck. Yep, basically. I ironically own a Walmart black cat head. I made it look good and not bad. You know what? I know some people would go like, oh, God. Oh, sorry. Skin reveal. Ew, gross. They'd be like, oh, God, the Walmart heads are so shitty. You know what? You don't have a lot of money and you're creative and you want to make your first go at a fursuit head and you want to give it a shot and really try to create something that you're proud of. I don't give a shit if you do a plastic bag. You know what? Make it yours and love the crap out of it because it's creative and you made it and more power to you. I did have my face open on all my accounts, but yeah. See, I just never did because I like having a job and being paid. It looks like you're eating the bottle when you drink it. Yeah. Oh, thank you, trusty old iron. That is very appreciated. You did not have to do that, but thank you. It is appreciated. I'm not Stormy, so I don't have nice animations or sounds. But if I was, something would appear right here, and it'd be like, bark. So that's the most I can do. That's why I got a Maskimal. Cool. I'm glad. I like people who mod Maskimals. I think that's if you don't have a lot of money and you're just starting out, ain't nothing wrong with that. She's always mom. Yeah. Let's see. Are you mom? I am mother to all of you ungrateful children. Yay, mom. Oh. Oh, well, thank you. You must do a 360 head suit for this. When I have a 360 camera, I will let you know. You cut. And here come the donations. Yeah, I meant donate to other YouTubers like that you like, not me necessarily. Like actually, here's what I would like all of you guys to do. And I'm asking you, not making you, but I'm asking you. The next time you see Pokari Roo streaming, or you see Stormy Folks streaming, or you see Fjord Foster, Frankie, or any of those great YouTubers streaming, I want all of you to spam the shit out of Super Chat, even if it's $1, and basically make it rain. Make it fucking rain. And then when you do so, you know, just use this completely classy and no way trashy handle that I'm about to type for you guys in chat. Tweet that or post it in the chat and literally just make it rain on your favorite hoe, please. I want to mask them all, but I'm getting my fursuit at con. Cool. I'm a puppy if you are a mom. Well, this escalated awfully quick. Yes. Yes, make it rain. And don't say that I told you to. Just do it and give no fucking context. And I want to see how many horrified fursuit YouTubers are just like, I just want you to make them have the best start to 2018 that they can possibly have. Please. Save your money, don't donate to me, but the next time that they actually stream, just super chat them to high hell. All right, I really wish I could make it rain. It's okay, you can make it sprinkle. Like, just get some pennies and, like, throw them around safely and not at children. Yes, if Stormy streams, again, make it rain on the poor dog. But also, while putting in make it fur, assault him with puns, because it's funny. Is there anything on your fursuit you would like to modify or change? I kind of wish Cupcake had little teethers, but that was something I should have asked for, but didn't. I still love I love her to pieces, but I do wish she had little tiny teethers. Oh, thank you, Misal Dragon. That's oh, make it fur. Thanks. You don't have to do it to me. I meant to other YouTubers, not me. He hates puns. I know. Don't throw pennies off a tall building. Well, yeah, don't. Not a good idea. If you could have a free fursuit, and it could be from any fursuit maker, who would it be? Kandarin. I would totally scoop up a Kandarin. I would scoop up a Dubmutt. Kyborg, I don't normally go for Primogens and Protogens, but if I could just have a Primogen right now with the same face as ASCI, yeah, yes, please. Definitely don't make it sprinkle off the Empire State Building. Totally have never done that. No, I live right next to it. Totally never done that. All right. Would you relive 2017? Fuck no. Stormy, yeah. Honestly, that's really thoughtful of you. Oh, well, I want YouTubers to succeed, furry ones especially. So yes, make it rain on every YouTuber stream except mine and say make it fur and don't tell them why or where you got the idea. Wink, wink. I have to go to work now. Oh, have a good night. Bye. Bye, Farin Fox. All right, so I'm probably gonna bounce in the next couple of minutes. So what did you miss if you didn't get here early? So what you missed in earlier were like my highlights of 2017. You can rewind for all of those because there's a lot. But for updates for 2018, here's what you missed. Firstly, I'm gonna start scripting videos. Wow, I know, I'm starting to grow up. I'm gonna start editing videos. I should have already been doing that, more so than I have been. I'm going to be getting a new camera. I have a new Skype camera that I'm gonna start using. I have a new encoder, so that should also help. And I also am gonna be doing topics that are spicy, as well as things I have not seen other YouTubers make, because I feel strongly about putting out my own original content. So I'm gonna frickin' do it. I'm also going to be making it fur. So every time I join a live stream with a furry YouTuber, I am going to donate at least $10 or $15 every single time so I can support YouTubers. And I'm also going to be trying to collab with more people. I'm going to sing more. I'm going to try to put out music with Hansy Pansy, Blacklink, and anyone else who wants to do it. I'm actually going to be recording more of my own vocals because I'm a big weenie and I didn't do enough this year. Thank you, Dragon. I now you address, so I coming in suit. Sure. Must know how Ragehound finds good jokes. I Google, but for the one that I wrote for Stormy, I made it up. All right. Maybe upload more than, well, yes, I'm going to try to upload more regularly, but with my job, cannot really promise that. But I promise when it does get uploaded, it will look miles better than it has in the past, because in the past, I got lazy. Also, the whole story, throwing pennies off the tall building, is a myth. Air resistance and gravity will always make something fall at a certain speed. Sure, okay, science. I'll just go with whatever science says. Is it weird that I have an angry girlfriend? Her name is Shara. She's 11. That's disturbing. If you're under 18, you shouldn't be playing hide the pickle. So here's some side eye. If you're under 18, don't try to hide the hot dog. All right. Let's see. Ragehound, if you could have a time machine, what would you do with it? I would go back in time and kill Hitler. Oh, thank you, Enzik the Wolf. I don't know how much that is in US currency, but it is appreciated. So in the style of Stormy's video, since I don't have animation. All right. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how much that is in dollars, but shit. Thank you, Enzik the Wolf, for $50 in a currency I don't recognize. Who would you be genuinely surprised about in a happy way if you were their fursuit crush? Oh, God. If I was a fursuit crush of Ace the Hearts, Fox, Fjord, or Pokari, I would probably die. Or actually, if I was Strobes' fursuit crush, I would just be dead. Do you like Jason Fex? He's an animator. Nope, but I'm gonna look him up. Yeah, okay, $5. That is still very respectable and more than you should have given me, but thank you. I appreciate it. If you had one superpower, it would be flying. I would like to fly everywhere so I don't have to wait for an airline seat and I could just fly to all the cons. What is your best moment as a furry? Ooh, I think this year getting to dance at MFF to the song that I chose was my best memory because I chose a remix of Shelter and Sad Machine, both by Porter Robinson, with a little bit of Britney Spears mixed in. And in the words of Shelter, I'll give them shelter like you've done for me. The reason I chose that and had that line included was that you guys as a community have really given me shelter in my hardest times and supported me when I don't really think I deserved it at all. So what I want to do is give it back and give you guys shelter and education and any mentoring that I can because you guys have given me a lot and it's only fair that I give it back. All right. Alrighty. You gonna do more dance comps? Yes, I'm gonna do more dance comps in the future. If I can get to cons, you bet every single con I'm gonna try out. Very friendly person. Can I let people spam call me? I wouldn't. Most annoying things New Yorkers do. Oh, it's usually not New Yorkers, but the most annoying thing that people do in New York is stand in the middle of the street and look up and block traffic. Or walk slowly, or try to hold the doors of the subway, or puke in the subway, or piss down the stairs of the subway steps when someone is walking up them. Those are the most annoying. How was 2017 for you? Shit. Happy New Year. I'm Scottish. Cool. I'm not, but cool. I have to say you're an amazing person. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, gosh. Beep, get out of the way, moron. Yeah, basically. Slow walkers in New York City are living nightmares. Yes. New Jersey for the win. But is it though? Is it though? In other words, being a nuisance. Yeah. I'm from the countryside, so I don't think I could help but look at tall buildings. Yeah, but like just stand to the side so people can still walk. Like stand to the side, not in the middle, just the side. What would you do if your coworkers knew you were a furry? Some of them do, and I've only told the ones that are pretty open-minded. But if one of the less open-minded people found out I was furry, I would freak out and pray to God I wasn't getting fired. I wish I could give you a very large number of dollars, but I'm broke. You don't have to. Oh, thank you, Dragon. I appreciate the dollar. Thank you so much. I have an imaginary furry girl. Okay. Cool. Sorry. Bro. Have fun. It's cold up here. I live in the middle of dumb fuck nowhere. I'm sorry for that. That probably sucks. All right. So I'm going to wrap this up. Question for you all. I haven't done much of it, but I do sing a bit. Would anybody like me to sing anything while I am here? I can do very few songs, but the songs that I can do are Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley. I can do Chasing Cars by Snow Patrol. And if I can do If I Were a Boy by Beyonce. So those are your options. Ow. If you would like me to sing any of those, please write in chat what you would like me to sing. I will eyeball it, see how many of each are suggested, and I will sing you a couple lines of one of those songs. Oh, hello, depth perception. So whilst I fill up my vape, I will let you guys vote on what you would like to be sang out to. And anyways, go. Vote for one and I will sing you out. Hallelujah, chasing cars. Hallelujah, chasing cars. Chasing cars. Okay. So I have a bunch for chasing cars. Okay, Will, no one cares. In fact, I think, can I do this? I can. Whoops, nope, not that. Ooh. Chasing cars, chasing cars. I can't sing all of them. You have to pick one. Cars, okay. Chasing cars. All right. Doing second, chasing cars. That was not one of the options. Chasing. Okay, so it's chasing cars then. Got it. Okay. Let me find my phone and I will pull up a beautifully dreadful karaoke thing I can play in the background because class. And I will sing you Chasing Cars because that seems to be what y'all want. So let me look up the YouTubes of a very basic ass karaoke track for Chasing Cars and I will sing you out to Chasing Cars. So let's do that because that seems like a good idea. Have I sung recently? Nope. Boop, boop, boop. We find the thing. Do they have the Sunfly version? Because I would like laugh my ass off. That's what I sing to normally. da, 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 da. Well, let's do this one. Y'all said chasing cars. I'm going to sing you out on chasing cars. Do it all. Everything. Oh no. We don't need anything. Brand new life. If I just stay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? You don't quite know how to say how I feel. Those 3 words you said too much. Not enough. If I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we're told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our heads. In your grace to remind me to find my own. If I just lay here, before we get too old. Surely our God and us lost it into life. All that I am, all that I ever want is having your perfect eyes. They're all I could see. I don't know it. Confused about how as well. Just know that these things will never change for us at all. If I just stay here, would you lie with me? Just forget me. There you go. Sang one for you. I know the mic can't capture my voice properly. That's literally the best I can do. I'm on my work computer. I don't have a proper camera. I'm encoding through a bunk software, but that's the best I could do for what I got. So I hope you guys liked it. I'm going to go get ready for New Year's preparations, but I hope you guys enjoyed this little stream, and I will talk to you guys again soon when I am fully set up with all my stuff. So anyways, have a great night, everyone. Bye. Okay, how do I end the stream? How I do? Ah, here we go. All right. Bye.